Hey guys, welcome to Futures and Charts. This morning it's Tuesday the 28th of January, and this morning after having the markets overall had a huge dip yesterday, and uh, crude oil and everything was kind of down with it some, but today we are up about 30 cents at 73.48, 49 somewhere in there, and diesel is currently down just fractionally. So I think it's just kind of, when the markets go down, sometimes it drags everything down with it, up, except for maybe the cattle market, because it seems to just keep going up. But I think it was down a little bit yesterday too. But we'll have a look at it when we get over there to look at the charts. But it says the headlines are WTI crude futures rebound amid protests and tight markets. So that's what we got going in the headlines today, which is, it changes from day to day, but really let's look at the charts and see what they're telling us as far as the trends, and get a better picture of where we think things could go in the future. So let's go have a look at the charts. Okay, so here we have a look at the crude oil chart, and I do have some Fibonacci levels here. And we just about came down to the 50% retracement here yesterday, and it bounced back up, and we're up 14 cents right now, and so it's having a little bit of a recovery from yesterday. But if you look across here, we basically come back down to where it sort of traded in a little bit of a range here for a few days before it had that big run up, and we also have areas back here where we topped out before, and so this could just be a good spot for a range we might trade in for a little bit. There is the possibility, let me switch this to a 9-month, possibility of this being a cup with a handle, which would be bullish and could send this thing higher. Especially since on a technical basis, this is a higher high from this previous high back here. So I think this is just this was kind of a blow off top here. It went up so fast and it came back down, and we're trading in this range. But I would be leery of thinking it's going to go lower for a little while. It may. I know Trump would like oil to come down, but like I've talked in the past, these oil companies need oil to be at a certain level for them to have incentive to drill. So this area here might be the sweet spot. So we might just trade in a range right here. It's hard to say where that range would be, between possibly 76 and 72, somewhere in that range. But that is what it looks like to me. So I don't know if you can even see the top of that chart. Let's see if I can get it moved up here. This is the cattle market, and as you can see, this thing has been on one heck of a run. So I'll just draw a trend line here. That was so we were riding along the top of this trend line to begin with, which kind of goes all the way back to here. But this is a kind of a parabolic run, in my opinion, and I would say that this would have a good chance of falling back into this channel and dropping back down here. Now, some people are saying the cattle market is so strong that it has room to go up, but I would be really careful right in here, because as you can see, we're having a pretty good red candle today. Is this today? Let's see. Yeah, for Tuesday, January 28th. So we're actually, this is not refreshed. So let me see if it'll refresh. There we go. Yeah, so we're having just a slight recovery from yesterday, just like the other markets did. But this looks like, to me, it looks like, man, this thing has got to be running out of juice at some point. So, and really demand, it's high prices really fix high demand, because people can't afford these prices in the grocery store anymore. So, yeah, I mean, $5 hamburger, that's, part of our problem with inflation is we have some weird circumstances where there's a shortage of cattle and causing prices of that to go up, and I know it's going to take time for that stuff to recover, but take advantage of it while you can, you guys, whoever's in the cattle market, because I don't see this lasting forever. So I don't know if the buyers are doing forward contracting at this point. I've been out of the cattle market myself for a while, so I'm not sure. But anyway, just something to think about. And let's just have a quick look at the diesel market. It's kind of doing the same thing as crude. But it's actually down a little bit today. So down about 1.50 pennies right at the moment. So as you can see, it's where the other one was running into this little 5-day stretch here. It hasn't gotten down there yet where crude has. So it could have some more downward, a little bit more downward, but not a lot. And then I think it'll probably follow crude up when crude does get a little bounce. So anyway, that's what I got for you today, guys. So we'll catch you in the next video, and thanks for watching Futures and Charts.